The world as we know it is on the brink of a new era where everything will be tokenized. What that means is that there will be a new way of doing things like trading physical objects where traditional currency will no longer be commonplace. Everything from real estate to music will be bought and sold using virtual tokens, which everyone should be aware of, as it will change how we live our lives. In today's video, we will go through everything you need to know about tokenization. What will be tokenized? What are the advantages and disadvantages of this new blockchain technology? What are the real use cases for tokenization? Stay tuned until the end as we aim to answer all those questions in your mind and much more. So you will need to be prepared to surf the coming wave, the tokenization of the world that is about to happen. Tokenization is the conversion of ownership or rights of specific assets into digital form. Tokenization allows you to convert indivisible assets into token formats. Let's say you want to sell the famous painting Mona Lisa. To do so, you need to find sellers who want to pay millions of dollars and buy it. Obviously, this will reduce the number of people who have fluid funds to buy it. However, if you tokenize a painting, you can share ownership of the painting with multiple people. Specifically, it is possible to own a fraction. For example, someone can become the owner of 5% of a painting or an asset. This is only possible through tokenization. This appears to provide a better solution than traditional methods. Therefore, most cryptocurrency experts will be betting on its use and the future prospects. This is why most experts advise you to increase your knowledge of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency investing. The good news is that we aim to cover everything about the crypto space on this channel. Tokenization in blockchain opens up multiple new possibilities for companies and individuals, yet the concept is not new and has been around for decades. Even before the introduction of blockchain technology, financial institutions, especially since the 1960s, had been using tokenization to protect credit card and transaction details. Hospitals also use it to store sensitive information about patients, and the government uses it to record voter registration. Conventional tokens store information as alphanumeric tokens and pass the encryption function later. This process ensures that each token is unique. Tokenization using blockchain is quite similar to this process. Tokenization and blockchain. While the use of tokenization has traditionally been useful for payment and security of personal financial information, blockchain technology has allowed us to find a completely new direction. The emergence of blockchain-based tokenization is one of the reasons to prove that the future will be tokenized. Blockchain-related tokenization refers to a secure process of transferring ownership of real-world assets and financial assets to digital assets. It is important to note that the blockchain network ensures that each transaction is encrypted in a block of information, along with the traceability of the transaction. As a result, blockchain-based tokenization offers a transparent, secure, and highly progressive approach to evaluating and managing any asset of value. Blockchain helps secure and efficient tokenization of various assets and businesses in the real world. Interestingly, the logic of this process provides an ideal justification for tokenization with many unique advantages and use cases in various industries. How does blockchain tokenization work? Tokenization is the process of converting something into a digital asset or token. In the context of blockchain, tokenization refers to the creation of digital tokens that represent a real-world asset on a blockchain platform. Tokenization can be used to create tokens that represent virtually any type of asset, including commodities, loyalty points, shares in a company, music or art, precious metals, credit, debit cards, or even real estate. The process of tokenization usually involves creating a smart contract on a blockchain platform that defines the rules and conditions of the token. Once an asset has been tokenized, it can be traded on an exchange or used in other applications built on decentralized blockchain platforms. Tokenization can help to make assets more liquid and accessible to a wider range of people. Types of tokenization. The following are the most popular types of tokenization. Security tokenization. Tokenization for validating the ownership of a particular asset or right. A token is a digital representation of an underlying asset. Therefore, it has all the advantages of conventional securities. In addition, security tokens can be programmed to have unique characteristics and features that suit our needs with the help of cryptocurrency developers. Platform tokenization. Tokenization of blockchain infrastructure that allows the development of decentralized apps is called platform tokenization. DAI, which supports small contract trading, is one of the most famous examples of platform tokenization. Platform tokenization leverages a blockchain network that is the foundation for enhanced security and transaction support. Utility tokenization. Utility tokenization is the process of generating utility tokens in a protocol to take advantage of the protocol's services. It is critical to stress that utility tokenization does not mean the generation of investment tokens. Utility tokens provide the platform's activities necessary for the platform's economy to grow, and the platform ensures the safety of the tokens. Along with the previous classifications, there are also types of assets that can be converted into tokens. Fungible token. A fungible token is a token that can be duplicated or exchanged. It's not unique. Converting these types of assets into tokens is easy because they can be divided into fractional units. The most common kind of soluble token is gold. Non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible assets such as music and artwork like the Mona Lisa paintings cannot be broken down into fractions. However, converting them into non-fungible tokens allows them to own all or part of them. These NFTs are unique and allow you to track your ownership history into the blockchain. This will make it impossible for anyone to duplicate the token. In addition, when non-fungible assets are converted into tokens, it seems to start the process by providing an immutable digital signature. This helps to determine the uniqueness of the underlying asset. The benefits of tokenization. There are a number of benefits of tokenization, which are as follows. Increased security. One of the advantages of tokenization is that it can help to increase the security of an asset. When an asset is tokenized, it is stored on a blockchain platform that is secure and immutable. This means that the asset cannot be tampered with or hacked. Reduced costs. Another advantage of tokenization is that it can help to reduce the costs associated with an asset. For example, when a property is tokenized, the transaction fees could be reduced, possibly eliminating the middleman, and the transaction can be processed quickly and efficiently. Accessibility. Tokenization can also help to make an asset more accessible to a wider range of people. For example, when a property is tokenized, it can be bought or sold by anyone with an internet connection. This could facilitate cross-border payments of tokenized assets like commodities and precious metals. Increased liquidity. One of the main benefits of tokenization is that it can help to increase the liquidity of an asset. When an asset is tokenized, it can be traded on an exchange platform, which allows for 24/7 trading. Faster transactions. Another benefit of tokenization is that it can help to speed up the transaction process. When an asset is tokenized, the transaction can be processed and completed much faster than traditional methods. The disadvantages of tokenization. Apart from the benefits, there are also some disadvantages of tokenization, which are as follows. Market volatility. One of the disadvantages of tokenization is that the value of a token could be volatile. This is because the value of a token is often dependent on the underlying asset. Lack of regulation. Another disadvantage of tokenization is that the market lacks clear regulation. It has slowed down crypto adoption by major institutions. This means that there is a higher risk of fraud and scams. Limited use cases. One of the limitations of tokenization is that it has only been adopted in scale by a few industries so far. This means that there are not many use cases on a large scale for tokenization at the moment. But in the near future, this is expected to change drastically. High entry barriers. One of the barriers to entry for tokenization is that it can be expensive, since it is a relatively new technology. Some people could argue that it is complicated to set up. This is because it requires the use of blockchain technology, which is a new trend, and just like at the beginning of the internet, some people have resistance to change, even if they are offered a better or simpler solution to circumstance. Lack of understanding. Another barrier to entry for tokenization is that there is lack of understanding about the concept. This is because it is a new technology and many people are not familiar with it. Need for trust. One of the disadvantages of tokenization is that it requires trust. This is because when an asset is tokenized, it is stored on a blockchain platform, which is a new technology that not everyone is well aware of. So there is likely a lack of trust until the use cases of tokenization in blockchain prove the benefits in our daily lives. What industries will benefit from tokenization? Tokenization of assets is expected to give a great impact on many industries. Some of the industries that are likely to benefit from tokenization are as follows. Music and art. The tokenization of art will make it much simpler for people to buy and sell artwork. In addition, it will help to protect the copyright of artists. Tokenization will allow artists to sell their music directly to fans without having to go through a record label. This will increase the amount of money the artists make, as they will no longer have to share their profits with said label. It will also make it easier for fans to support their favorite artists, as they will be able to buy tokenized music directly from them or even interact in a Web3 streaming platform. The tokenization of music is expected to have a big impact on the music industry. Real estate. The tokenization of real estate will allow people to buy and sell property 24/7 on the internet, sometimes even without having to go through a real estate agent. This will make it easier for people to buy and sell a property since fees related to real estate deals will be virtually minimal. In addition, it will make it easier for investors as they will be able to buy tokens that represent a share of a property. Currency. The tokenization of currency allows the use of digital tokens instead of traditional fiat currency. This makes sending and receiving money easier, especially when we talk about cross-border payments. And in today's world, in the traditional system, international transfers can take days using fiat money through banks, whereas with tokenized assets, you can transfer any value within seconds. That is why even governments are looking to create their own central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Equity. The tokenization of equity is also expected to have a turnaround on the way that stocks and shares are traded. It will allow people to buy and sell shares 24/7 and possibly without having to go through a stockbroker. So investors will be able to buy and sell shares in the most liquid and efficient way. Commodities. The tokenization of commodities will allow institutions and investors to buy and sell commodities 24/7. The Internet of Value will be the new normal. So in the near future, institutions, investors, and traders are expected to be buying and selling commodities online on dApps or Web3 platforms. Collectibles. In the past, it has been difficult for people to sell collectibles due to the lack of a liquid market. However, with tokenization, people will be able to sell their collectibles easily and quickly. This will create a more efficient market for these assets and will make it easier for people to trade and find them online. Nowadays, almost every industry is looking for tokenization since it is evident that it has huge benefits. David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, once said, "Imagine every major institution in the world able to settle every major fiat asset with every other institution in seconds for less than a penny." Tokenization is expected to have a big impact on the way that the world economy works. Crypto adoption will make tokenization easier for businesses, financial institutions, governments, and people to trade assets. It will also improve the efficiency and liquidity of the trade markets. Potential use cases of tokenization. There are many potential use cases of tokenization. Some of the most promising ones are crowdfunding. Tokenization can be used to raise funds for a project or a business. In the past, people have generally used traditional methods such as bank loans or venture capital to finance their projects. However, these methods are not always available to everyone. With tokenization, people will be able to raise funds by selling tokens to investors. This will allow them to finance their projects without having to go through a bank or a venture capitalist. Supply chain management. Tokenization can also be used to manage the supply chain. In the past, it has been difficult to track the movement of goods through the supply chain. However, with tokenization, each step in the supply chain can be represented by a token. This will allow businesses to track the movement of goods much easier and efficiently, making the supply chain more efficient. Identity management. Tokenization can also be used to manage identities. In the past, it has been difficult to verify the identity of someone online. However, with tokenization, each person will have a unique token that represents their identity. This will allow businesses to verify the identity of their customers much easier and will make it harder for people to commit fraud. Asset management. Tokenization can also be used to manage assets. In the past, it has been difficult to track the ownership of assets, such as land or building. However, with tokenization, each asset will have a unique token that represents its ownership. This will allow businesses to track the ownership of their assets more easily and will make it easier to sell or transfer ownership of these assets. Here are our final thoughts on how to prepare for the tokenization wave. Tokenization is a new and exciting technology that has the potential to change the way we live and work. There are many potential uses for tokenization, and it is expected to have a bigger impact on the economy. However, before people can use this technology, they need to educate themselves about tokenization's potential benefits and risks. In addition, people should start using digital wallets to store their tokens. Finally, investors should keep an eye on blockchain projects with high fundamentals that provide tokenized asset solutions. Any blockchain-based project that catches this coming wave will have a bright future ahead. Smart investors are early adopters of the digital economy, and they will be able to reap the benefits of this amazing technology. Let us know what you think about tokenization. Is it the next trend in the crypto industry? Could it be a solution for the lack of liquidity we are facing in the global economy right now? I hope you enjoyed this episode. Keep researching, keep learning, and keep smiling. SmartCryptos is a one-stop solution to learning all things about the crypto world. We provide videos with simple and easy to understand content that will help you navigate the space. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, SmartCryptos has something for everyone. So subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to enjoy this journey to this promised future with us. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. All information in this video is meant for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not offered or intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice.